Honorable panel speaker, sir. Sir, I take the opportunity to speak on the second batch of demands for grant without knowing will I get the complete reply to all the issues that would be raised by me. Also, without knowing whether I will be getting the chance for a clarification or not. But still, I am trying to fulfill my responsibilities in the hope that the government will also fulfill its responsibility by strengthening the democracy, not only just giving us a chance to raise the issues, but the government would also be brave enough to reply to the issues raised by us. And if any issue which the government feels is not necessary to be addressed, but the opposition if feels yes, it should have been addressed, so we hope we would get a chance for a clarification, sir. But unfortunately, what we have been witnessing, we speak, we don't get any replies, nor we get a chance for any clarification. So it is, I think this is what the Congress have inherited from the BRS, because BRS also did the same thing. And as a true successor of BRS, they continue to function the House in the same way, sir. So these demands, the second batch, which includes municipal administration, panchayat raj, rural development, industries, commerce, information technology, social welfare, tribal welfare, backward classes, minority and women, child and disabled welfare, sir. Sir, going on the welfare of SC, ST, BCs, minority and women, sir, the Social Welfare Department for the year 24-25, sir, 28,724.53. The percentage of budget estimate is 9.87%, sir. In 25-26, sir, the allocation was 35,694.30, which is again, if we have to see, is 11.70%, sir. For tribal welfare, again, if we have to see, sir, in the year 24-25, the percentage was 5.19, and in 25-26, it was 4.98. Backward classes, again, if we have to see, sir, for the year 24-25, the budget estimate, the percentage allocation for backward classes was 3.16%, sir. In the year 25-26, again, it was 3.74%. Minority welfare, sir, out of the total budget, the allocation made, the percentage for the year 24-25 was 1.03%, and in the financial year for 25-26, the allocation now is 1.18%, sir. Women and child welfare, sir, for the year 24-25, the total allocation, the percentage of women, child and disabled welfare is 0.92%. In the year 25-26, the percentage is the same, 0.92. Sir, if we have to see the total allocation made in the financial year 24-25, the total welfare budget was for all social welfare, tribal welfare, backward classes, minority welfare, women, child and disabled welfare. The total comes to, for the year 24-25, 58,721.19. This is only 20% of the total budget allocation, sir. 20% of the total state budget, sir. So for the year 25-26, the total amount for all these welfare is 68,660.42. Again, that is 22.51%, sir. Last year, it was 20.17. So now this year, they have made it 22.51, sir. Sir, apart from all these allocations for welfare departments, sir, together adds up to 75. If we have to see, sir, the total allocation for all these departments, apart from scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, special development from SDF of rupees 40,232 crore, scheduled tribe SDF of rupees 17,169 crore, the state budget for 25-26 and marks 11,000 405 crores for BC welfare, 3,591 crores for minority welfare, and rupees 2,862 crores for women, child, and disabled welfare. The allocation for all these welfare together adds up to rupees 75,259 crores, accounting for almost 25% of state budgets. Honorable panel speaker, sir, I would like the government to ensure that the allocation meant for welfare departments are fully released and spent in every financial year so that the benefits of the welfare schemes for SC, STs, BCs and minority communities and women and child reach them in time, sir. Firstly, sir, it has not been released. Allocations are being made, but BROs are also released. But unfortunately, sir, the expenditure is not being done. And then, sir, I would also urge the government to announce the time frame for implementation of the enhanced BC reservation as SC categorization, as the bills have already been enacted by the Telangana legislature, sir. We have already enacted the bill for the BC and SC, sir. So I urge the government to announce the time frame for the implementation of the enhanced BC reservation, sir. Sir, when can the recruitment process be resumed on the basis of the enhancement of reservation for BCs and categorization of SCs in the state, sir? Sir, हम बिल तो पास कर दिए BCs और SCs के लिए, लेकिन ये जरूरी है कि रिक्रूटमेंट जो होंगे, रिक्रूटमेंट का जो प्रोसेस रिज्यूम होगा, तो क्या वो इनहैंस रिजर्वेशन पे करेंगे या नहीं करेंगे, सर? दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, सर. Sir, I would also like to reiterate my demand for the implementation of BC sub-plan and minority sub-plan as promised by in the Congress manifesto, sir. Sir, I may recall that after the bifurcation, AP has been implementing the BC sub-plan since 2019 and minority sub-plan since 2022 by enacting the legislation in this regard. Sir, giving the example of this which has been implemented in Andhra Pradesh, the MIM party has been making demands and requesting the then previous government, the BRS government, we had been requesting the government to kindly implement the minority sub-plan and a BC sub-plan. But unfortunately, the BRS government failed to implement these minority sub-plan and BC sub-plans, sir. So now I stand here and I make the same demand, requesting the Congress government to please fulfill the promise made to the people before the elections and implement the BC sub-plan and minority sub-plan, sir. So the AP government enacted the AP BC Sub-Plan Act 13 of 2019 and the AP Minority Component Act 2022 Act number 6 of 2022 to give statutory backing to these sub-plan. So the then BRS government did not come up with BC sub-plan and minority sub-plan during its 10-year rule, sir. Though the second annual budget has been presented by the Congress government, there is no word on BC and minority sub-plan, sir. Sir, it is a very important and it is a very important promise made to the people of the state, sir. I hope that when the Honorable Minister is going to reply, will for sure answer to the important issue of BC sub-plan and minority sub-plan which has been raised by me and my party MIM, sir. So I also, Honorable Panel Speaker, sir, I would request the government to enact legislation on BC and minority sub-plan and NMARC allocation for these two sub-plans on the lines of SC and ST, SDF in the next financial year, sir. Sir, going further ahead, sir, where is this Dalit Bandhu, sir? No Dalit Bandhu is there, sir. The budgetary allocation for scheduled caste development department is a massive rupees 35,694 crores. For the year 25-26, the previous government had launched the Dalit Bandhu scheme for providing a grant of rupees 10 lakh to each beneficiary in 21-22, sir, financial year, and again in the year 2021 and 2022, and the expenditure on the scheme was rupees 2,000 crores in the year 2022 and 2023, sir. In 2023 and 2024, rupees 17,700 crores were allocated for Dalit Bandhu, with a target to cover 1,500 beneficiaries per assembly constituency. But the actual expenditure was zero, since not a single rupee was disbursed by the BRS and the Congress government in the last financial year, sir. In the current year, the allocation for Dalit Bandhu, renamed as Ambedkar Abhaya Hastam, was reduced to rupees 2,000 crores for covering 20,000 families, beneficiaries, but the actual expenditure again is zero, sir. So there is a huge shortfall in budgeted expenditure of the SC Development Department as well as SC Special Development Fund year after year, sir. The actual expenditure turns out to be much below the revised estimate and the budget estimate, sir. So please, please see the outcome budget book of SC Department in page 6, sir. SC Department, page 6, sir. When we really see that, sir, the staff position working 56%, sir, 2,335, and vacant is 44%, sir, 1,811 out of 4,146 posts sanctioned, sir. Sir, also, honorable panel speaker, sir, I request to see in this, sir, page number 41 in chapter 5, review of past performance, physical target and achievement, sir. It's very clearly mentioned in that, sir. Sir, what are the new corporations for SC doing is one question, sir. The reason why I asked this, sir, in the Congress manifesto, I am also carrying the Congress manifesto, sir. It is here in the Congress manifesto, page number 11, in Chevalla SC/ST declaration, promised to establish 3 new SC corporations and provide grants of rupees 750 crores to each corporation every year. The 3 corporations are: 1, Madiga Corporation, Mala Corporation, and the other is SC Subcaste Corporation. Sir, what are the new corporations for tribals doing? Now, the next question, sir. So the budgetary allocation for Tribal Welfare Department is 15,169 crores for the tribal welfare in 2025 and 2026 budget, sir. The Congress government has formed 3 separate corporations, including Kumaram Bhim Adivasi Corporation Finance Corporation, Sant Seva Lal Lambada Corporation Finance Corporation, Ekalaviya Corporation Finance Corporation, in addition to existing Telangana Scheduled Tribe Corporation Finance Corporation and Girijan Cooperative Corporation, sir. So there is no word in the tribal welfare demand and the outcome budget of the functioning of these corporations and the number of beneficiaries covered under the schemes of these corporations, sir. So the actual expenditure turns out to be much below the budget estimate for the year financial year 2023 and 24 and 2024 and 2025 financial year. Please see, I request please see the page number 65, page number 71 and page number 76 in the outcome budget 2025 of Tribal Welfare Department, sir. Sir, when we see these page numbers, sir, the tribal welfare, I'm talking about page number 65, sir. I spoke about the entire data is here, sir. Sara data is, sir, the scholarship. Everybody, they talk and they speak about being the champions of the tribal welfare, sir. Now, when we see, sir, scholarship RTF, sir, page number. So what was the physical target, sir? 1,30,000. Achievement, 50,126, sir. The percentage is only 38%. Sir, if we see scholarship post MTF, sir, again, the target was 1,30,000 and the achievement is only 89,000, sir, for the year 23-24, sir. If we have to come to 24-25, sir, 1,31,034 was the target and the achievement is 56,708. This is 43% only, sir. Sir, and also for scholarships for post MTF, again, sir, the target was 1,31,000, but the achievement is 43%, which is 54,544, sir. The coaching of ST students for eligibility test for admission in foreign universities, sir. Yes, number of students targeted for the year 23-24 were 200. Achievement was 82%. Sir, in the year 24-25, the target was 200, but the achievement was only 119. This is only 60%, sir. So the thing is that, sir, where are we heading? Where are we going, sir? Sir, if we turn the next page also, economic support system. Economic support system. This is the real, true picture, sir. And it is very sad. It is very sad when I see these figures. Okay, nobody is seeing these figures. Nobody is talking about these figures, sir. Sir, economic support system, sir, number of families for the year 23-24, the physical target. Honorable panel speaker, sir, you should also listen to this, sir. It's very important. The physical target was 22,000, sir. And the achievement out of 22,000 is only 2,849, which is only 13%. Isn't it sad? Only 13%, sir. Sir, for the year 24-25, the physical target, economic support system, 21,428. Sir, achievement, now you see, sir. What answer does the Congress government has for this, sir? The achievement, the target was 21,428 and the achievement is only 950, which is only 4%. Isn't it sad? Only 4%. And these are not my numbers, sir. These are the demands tabled in this house. Sir, when we go to skill training for STs, sir, here I would say, sir, number of beneficiaries 8,000. Achievement 5,000, sir. Very good. For the year 23-24, the achievement was 71%. But again, sir, when we see for 24-25, they have gone beyond the target, sir. So if we see, sir, in so many things, sir, promotion of inter-caste marriage, number of beneficiaries 200, sir, achievement is 0, again 1%. So I am just reading out from the book, sir, and the figures which have been given, sir. So now if we have to see, sir, the financial review also, the amount spent also, it is far less, sir. Now coming to backward classes, sir. Coming to backward classes, the BC include among the minorities more than 56% of the state population as the caste survey, but the budgetary allocation for them is rupees 11,405 crores in the year 2025 and 2026 budget, sir. To see the performance of BC Welfare Department scheme, please see the outcome budget 2025-2026 booklet of BC Welfare Department, page number 12 to 41, and also please see the page 51 for review of performance of autonomous bodies, sir. Sir, in a way, this is gross injustice to them, even as 22 corporations, sir. Sir, if I start reading that, sir, again I'm sure, sir, it will be a very big embarrassment for the government, sir. When I have said about the page numbers, sir, from page number 12 to again all the pages, sir, the expenditure of BCs is 0, 0, 0, sir. I have always been telling this, sir. In the last speech also I had mentioned that there are so many BC corporations. Sir, what is the allocation? What is the expenditure? What has been the achievement? What has been spent on BC, sir? So many corporations, the amount has not been released, sir, and it is 0, 0, 0 everywhere, sir. If we have to see the details, sir, again, if I have to see for MTF, sir, for backward classes, my learned friend from Bharatiya Janata Party was mentioning about the release of the scholarship amount. Yes, sir, I support him. And I say that whatever he has mentioned is right. We need to release the scholarships, sir, of the BC student, the SC, STs, minorities, sir. And, sir, when we see the details, sir, the MTF for the year 24-25 and 24-25, sir, the budget allocation is 453.53, sir. The budget release is 450.34. This is what earlier I had said, sir.
So they release the BROs, they allocate funds and then they release the BROs, but the amount is not released from the government treasury and the expenditure comes down. Now if we have to see, sir, budget release they are saying 450 crores, sir. Expenditure is 101 crore. This is only 24%, sir, for MTF. For RTF, again, if we see, sir, the subtotal, sir, on the page number 13, so in this RTF also for the financial year 24-25 subtotal, the budget allocation is 1,215.37 crores, sir. Budget release, they are saying 1,200. Expenditure incurred is 251, sir. When you have released 1,200, so why did the BC Corporation fail to incur the expenditure, sir? Paise dete hi nahi, sir. This is, the trick and the magic which is being played by the finance department with the welfare corporation, sir. In this book, they are clearly mentioning budget release 1,200. Expenditure is 251. And this comes to only 21%, sir. Sir, EBC RTF, same, sir, 16.40. So the allocations are so less. And again, sir, if we have to see MJP overseas, again it is 28% only, sir. If we have to see expenditure incurred, is only 28%. Sir, now again, if we have to see subsidy to BC advocates, sir, we had passed one bill, welfare of advocates, and also in the subsidy to BC advocates, sir, financial year 2024, budget allocation was 1 crore, budget release was 50 lakhs, expenditure incurred is only 7,000, sir. That is 7%. So, and these are not my figures, sir. These are the figures which have been tabled in this house, sir. Does the government have any answer for this, sir? Sir, just giving mayor, saying that BCs are so much, we'll give them reservation with this and that. No, sir, they need these allocations. They need the funds. They need these promises to be fulfilled, sir. So now if we again have to go to page number 38, sir. Telangana Kumari Shalivahana Cooperative Society Federation, sir. Sir, they were allocated 50.00 crore, sir. Budget release 20.40, expenditure incurred is only 0, sir. So you see, sir, 0, sir. And again, Telangana Medira Finance Corporation, there also it is 0. Telangana Vishwa Brahmin Corporation, again there is also, 0, sir. Telangana Munuru Kapu Corporation, expenditure 0. Telangana Padmashali Corporation Society, expenditure 0. Telangana Perika Puragiri Kashyatriya Corporation, expenditure 0. Telangana Lingayat Cooperative Society Corporation, expenditure 0. Telangana Meera Corporation Society, expenditure 0. Telangana Gangaputra Cooperative Society Corporation, expenditure 0. Special Welfare Board for Economically Backward Classes, expenditure 0. So this is the state. So it is very sad, sir. It is very sad. You talk about BCs, you want the vote of BCs, but when we see the expenditure, it is 0, 0, 0. 10 years, 10 साल नाइंसाफी की गई बैकवर्ड क्लासेस के साथ, और अभी भी 15 महीने हो गए हैं, इंसाफ उनके साथ आज भी नहीं हो रहा है। मैं इसलिए कहता हूं कि बैकवर्ड क्लासेस के एक मजबूत लीडर की जरूरत है इस ऐवान में, जो खड़े रहकर बैकवर्ड क्लासेस की नाइंसाफी पर आवाज उठाए और उनको उनका हक दिलाए। और मैं आज माइनॉरिटीज के साथ साथ बैकवर्ड क्लासेस के लिए भी यहां खड़ा हूं और उनकी आवाज बनके हुकूमत को मुतवज्जे करवा रहा हूं, हुकूमत के सामने यह नाइंसाफी को लाते हुए उम्मीद कर रहा हूं कि कम से कम आप तो बैकवर्ड क्लासेस के सिर्फ वोट नहीं लेंगे बल्कि उनके साथ हकीकी तौर पे इंसाफ करेंगे। सर, इट इज वेरी सैड, सर, इट इज वेरी सैड, सर, सर, व्हेन वी सी दिस, सर, सर, इन अ वे दिस इज अ ग्रॉस इनजस्टिस टू देम, even as 22 cooperative societies, federation and cooperative society corporation are functioning for different BC castes in the state, sir. In the current year, despite the budgetary allocation and some releases, the expenditure by most of these 22 corporation federation is a big zero. 22 corporations, sir, is a big zero. Kya ye insaf hai, sir? I hope the BC leaders are listening. And in particular, those BC leaders, those BC tall leaders who had made an appeal to vote for the Congress and make the Congress come, win the election and come to power. I hope those people are also listening, and those people will also open their eyes and question those people for whom they have appealed to vote for. This is very sad, sir. Sir, these federation and corporation with zero results include those of washermen, Nai Brahmin, Vadira, Sagara, Kumari, Midira, Vishwa Brahmin, Mudiraj, Yadava Kurma, Munuru Kapu, Padmashali, Perika, Lingayat, Meera Gangaputra, apart from Telangana BC Cooperative Finance Corporation, Special Tribal Board and economically backward classes, sir. Only the Toddy Tappers Corporation, Finance Corporation booked an expenditure of rupees 34 crores during the current financial year, sir. I would like the BC Minister, Mr. Poonam Prabhakar Saab, to clarify on the zero result of so many corporations and federation, as he is a very tall leader of BCs and is come up to this level today where he is sitting really after a long struggle and a very hard battle he has fought, sir. Sir, and again, now coming to shortfall in minority welfare spending, sir, the budgetary allocations for the year 2025 to 2026 is rupees 3,590.77 crores, sir. The budget allocated for the year 2024 and 2025 was rupees 3,002.69 crores, sir. 3,002.69 crores. Till March 15, budgetary releases, including additional funds, amounted to rupees 2,783.36 crores, but the actual expenditure is only 1,465.28 crores, sir. That is 48.8%, sir. Sir, now when I say this, I say that target and achievement in the financial year 2022, 23, 24 and 24, 25 in page number 19 and 20, sir. Sir, again, if you have to see the minority outcome budget, page number 16 and 17 in chapter 5, information, which is wrongly calculated, sir. Wrongly calculated. Ye to minorities ka haal hai, sir. Minorities ka ye haal hai, sir. Sir, Honorable Panel Speaker, sir, this is the book, sir. Outcome budget for the year 25-26. Minority Welfare Department, sir. Sir, I request, sir, please see the minority outcome budget, page number 16 and 17, sir. 16 and 17 in chapter 5, information, which is wrongly calculated, sir. The expenditure as rupees 1,676.13 crores against the actual figures of rupees 852.25 crores, sir. You see, sir, how can this be? Who are the ones who are preparing these books? How can they give us wrong figures? तो यही बताना चाह रहा हूं कि माइनॉरिटी वेलफेयर डिपार्टमेंट का ये हाल है, सर. Sir, when I say minority welfare ka ye haal hai, sir. Now, if we have to see, sir, I'll go one by one, sir. MTF, sir, budget allocation 120, release including additional fund 120, actual expenditure 74.82, it is 25%. MTF, sir, again it is 25%, sir. Sir, RTF, it is 24%. Overseas, it is 59%, sir. Sir, now if you have to see Rajiv Yuva Vikasam, budget allocation 0, 0, 0, expenditure is also 0. Bank link subsidy, sir, the allocation is 300 crores, expenditure 300, and release is 300, and the expenditure is only 0.2 which is 0.03%, sir. Shadi Mubarak, sir, the budget allocation is 650 and they say release ho gaye 650, sir. But the real expenditure is only 345, which is 53%, sir. Waqf board, sir, 96%, yes. Actually 120, sir, 116 has been given to Waqf board. And I think those major amount is about the Imam and Muazzin, sir. So now if we have to go MSDP central share, sir, 30%, sir. 30%, sir, 66.66, and the actual expenditure is only 20, sir. Urdu Academy, sir, it is 47%. And again, Makkah Masjid, 25%. 4% training and employment, it is 4%, sir. Sir, and the calculations is on the page number 17, which I have said, sir. When we see, sir, the budget allocation for welfare scheme, coaching study center, assistant to CDEM, Hajj committee, Iftar, Christmas, Daratul Maarif, Usmania, Urdu Academy, survey commissioner, and hostel diets, hostel GI, and cash grant, CM Iftar, state function, Waqf tribunal, ye poore jo lete hain, sir. The total allocation is 2,258, sir. And when we calculate the actual expenditure, sir, here in this book, it is saying 1,676, sir. And when I calculated, the actual expenditure is only 852.25 crores, sir. This is only 38%. Sir, how can... नहीं मैडम, मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं आप नहीं समझे मैडम. मैं ये बोल रहा हूं यहां पर जो कैलकुलेशंस जो दिए हैं, when total करते हैं तो it has to be right. 1 plus 1 is going to be 2, 2 plus 1 is going to be 3, 3 plus 1 is going to be 4, 4 plus 1 is going to be 5, 5 plus 1 is going to be 6, 6 plus 1 is going to be 7. It cannot be 11 or 13, madam. So here the calculation, the totaling is wrong. The totaling is wrong. So this, and the reason I'll say, madam, why the totaling is wrong. You can see the page number 17, outcome budget of minority welfare, madam. And also, if the reason for me to say this is that, sir, I have been demanding from years and years together, sir. Years and years together, sir. So the tribal welfare department, sir, in 2024, the total government employees in this department were 8,405, sir. Now today, today, sir, which is 25-26, they have 8,418 people, sir, working. Scheduled caste department, sir, in the year 2024 and 25, the total government employees were 4,191. Today also it is 4,191, sir. Backward classes welfare department, the total government employee 2,641. Today also the total employees are 2,641. Women, children, disabled, senior citizen department, sir, the total government employees in this department is 4,126. Today also it is 4,126, sir. Now, sir, now you see, sir. Minority welfare department. Budget is 3,000. The total employees, government employees working in minority welfare department in the year 24-25 was 238. Aaj bhi 238. Sir, now you have to understand this major problem, honorable panel speaker, sir, is that the employees are very less. Minority welfare department needs to, at least, you know, when we have, in tribal welfare, we have 8,405. Sir, and in scheduled caste, we have 4,000 change, backward classes 2,000, women disabled 4,000, in minority only 238. कैसा होगा साहब? हम बार बार बोलते हैं कि अगर आप माइनॉरिटी के लिए इंसाफ करना चाहते हैं, माइनॉरिटी के स्कीम्स को सक्सेसफुली इंप्लीमेंट करना चाहते हैं और स्कीम्स को कामयाब करना चाहते हैं, माइनॉरिटीज की हेल्प करना चाहते हैं, तो आप वो इंप्लीमेंट करने के लिए गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉइज को बढ़ाइए. प्लीज इंक्रीज द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉइज इन द माइनॉरिटी वेलफेयर डिपार्टमेंट, which has not been happening, sir, which needs to happen, which is very important, sir. Sir, going further ahead, sir, the target and achievement in financial year 22, 23, 23, 24 and 24, 25, again in page number 19 and 20, in budget outcomes, sir, the scholarship dues for minority student scholarships RT of 350 crores, and MTF is 120 crores. My learned friend from BJP was saying that minorities ka release kare, sabka release kare, sir, SC, ST ka kare. They had made a demand stating that BCs ka bhi release karna hai. I also support them. But now I want to show them the real details, sir. The dues of minority student scholarship RTF is 350 crores. MTF is 120 crores. Scholarships are due from the academic year. The scholarship for the minority students are due from the academic year 2019 and 20 to 24-25. Need to clear immediately, sir. 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 7 years due is there, sir. So now, Honorable learned friend from BJP was saying that के minorities का दिए, हम उसको नहीं बोल के नहीं बोल रहे हैं, ठीक है, मैं भी कह रहा हूं, मैं भी वही बात कह रहा हूं कि साहब minorities को भी नहीं दिए, ना BCs को दिए, ना SCs को दिए, ना STs को दिए, किसी को नहीं दिया जा रहा है, सबको देना चाहिए, sir. Sir, and also going further ahead, sir, overseas scholarship, rupees 65 crores are pending. Sir, when I say payment done up to spring 2023, now fall 2023, notification, final selection of student list is announced. I thank, sir, after me raising, they have announced and they are going to do the selection for that. Spring, sir, spring Jan 2024 and fall August 2024, application received, verifications are pending. Sir, why is it pending, sir? Sir, when we say that we have to have a job calendar, and it's a very good demand, which is also being mentioned in the manifesto of Congress, that a calendar will be there for the recruitment in the government employment, sir. Very good, sir. Sir, I would through you, Honorable Panel Speaker, sir, I would demand to the government and request them that aap ek calendar bana dijiye, sir. Sir, when a student is getting admitted, sir, he completes his master's course in 1 year, sir. Most of the master courses abroad is 1 year, sir. Or it might be 1.5 years. Sir, they join, they complete the course, and the scholarship is not released. So why is it, and how is it benefiting them, sir? Sir, at the same time, sir, I have requested, and once again I am making the same demand, is that kindly call for a meeting. There are many corrections which are required in this overseas scholarship, which are required in this MTF and also RTF and professional courses, fees reimbursement also. There are some few corrections which are required, which we should do, sir. And for that, the reason I'm demanding is that, sir, I'll give only one example, sir. Only one example. Like today, sir, if I'm giving an example, Mr. A's son is seeking an admission in any professional college. Mr. A has to get an economically backward certificate for this year. We have a creamy layer. So this year, my economic status is below that creamy layer and I am eligible for the scholarship. But no one knows what is going to be my economic status for the next year. So the rule says that every year a student is supposed to pay the economically backward certificate. But at the time of joining the course, he submits the economically backward certificate, and then the second year, third year, and the fourth year, fifth year of any professional courses, they are not submitting the economically backward certificate, and it is being continued like that. So this is the correction which needs to be corrected, sir. Which needs to be corrected, I would say, sir. And when I say this, sir, many leaders will, not agree with me, or many people might say, "Ki Akbar Sahab kya bol diye?" Sir, when I say that, when we are losing genius brains to other countries, we are losing our genius brains, sir. Why are we losing, sir? Sir, I'm not against this overseas scholarship, sir, but I would say that if we are giving them overseas scholarship to study in USA, UK, and we are paying them 20 lakhs rupees, we are paying them the hostel fee, we are paying them the air ticket. After completion of the course, they should come back and serve my state and my country rather than staying back there, sir. This is very important, sir. This is very important. When I am investing money in them, they should come back to my state. they should serve my people, sir. Or if not, sir, some interest should be levied on them and a special account should be created with which they, if they are staying back abroad, they should after earning in 10 years, 20 years, they should return back the money which the state has invested in their education. These are the corrections, sir. There are many such corrections. When I talk about MBBS students, sir, a undergraduate gets a stipend of 26,000. 26,000. अगर आप 26,000 ले लेते हैं मैडम एट द एंड ऑफ द ईयर, उसका पैसा कितना हो रहा है एमबीबीएस ग्रेजुएट का? 25 भी अगर आप ले लेते हैं 6 lakhs. What is your creamy layer, madam? Again, that same students who cleared MBBS, he becomes eligible for post-graduation also. Post-graduation में what is the stipend which is supposed to be paid? 55,000, sir. 55,000 अगर आप stipend every year देते हैं, sir. So the amount comes to how much, sir? More than 6 lakhs. And what is the creamy layer? How is he economically backward? Sir, these are the corrections which require to be done. People are scared to raise this issue, sir. But I am not scared, sir. I say that the benefits should reach the real beneficiaries, sir, not the false beneficiaries. It should go to the poor people, sir, the deserving people who really deserve to be helped by the government, who really need to be helped by the government, sir. Not to everyone, sir, who have buildings, sir. Sir, we see that there are buildings, sir, buildings. Big buildings are there. Sir, I did a survey, sir. I did a survey. Many students are studying with me. And then, you know, sir, the students and we politicians, we say that the government is not releasing the fees. The education institutions should not hold their certificates. Fine, sir. The education institutes will give the certificates to them. They'll take the certificates. They go away. And the government says, that we are coming with a settlement meeting, settlement policy. Yes, we'll settle. This institution has a due of fees of 10 crores. Let us sit across the table and settle it. From 10 crores, we'll bring it down to 4 crores, 5 crores, 6 crores. Why this settlement, sir? Sir, I did a survey, sir. I did a survey. I have a team of my research people, sir. And I have a political and research wing also, sir, which I had in my party. They went and they done a survey, sir. So we took the list of many students, right from BCs and Muslims and all, sir, everybody, sir. Sir, they said that they are economically backward. Sir, we went, my team went, and we identified those candidates, and we searched, and what we see, sir, they have, the father is the owner of 500 square yards of land. He has four 5-storied building. He has one luxury car. He has 4 or 5 motorcycle. And again, he's economically backward. Sir, all the authorities who are issuing the economically backward certificate, economically weak certificate, EBC certificate, are they not supposed to go and do the inquiry and the verification and then issue the certificate, sir? They don't do, sir. They sit in the offices. They just left and right issue the certificates. The institutions and we political leaders, we come up with these figures and say that, okay, this is the pending, this is the pending. Sir, they have to release this. Sir, I say that, okay, yes, if one is poor, one is deserving, one is really, he's in need of the money, we should help them, sir. But what is happening, sir? एक इंसान जो हकीकत में गरीब नहीं, अपने आप को गरीब बताता है और एक दूसरे गरीब के हक को मार रहा है, सर. ये चीज हमको देखनी चाहिए, सर. So this is not happening, sir. This is why I have been demanding, sir. Sir, in UK, in USA, sir, education is free. Yes, primary education is free. Once a student goes to university, the government gives a loan. Government gives a loan. And they don't ask for the reimbursement of the loan, sir. Till the student completes his education, his degree and his master's, till he gets an employment, his bank account is linked with the government account and the loan account, sir. The moment he gets a job, that salary, a part of a salary is deducted, and that amount is deducted for the loan which the government has given. Sir, we have a technology. Why are we not using the technology, sir? Sir, sir, through you, sir. Sir, through you, I want to make a demand, sir. Minorities, BC, SC, ST, sir, Brahmins, all those students who from last 10 years are availing the benefits of overseas scholarship, how many of them have completed and come back to our state, our home, and how many have stayed back? So we need to do this correction, sir. Whether it is overseas scholarship, whether it is MTF, whether it is RTF, sir, pre-matric, post-matric scholarships, sir, the real deserving students are not getting the fees reimbursement, sir, because the amount is hiking up. This is why, sir, I am making this demand, sir. Sir, going further ahead, sir, almost 1 year has been completed, sir, and the application received in the spring Jan 24 and fall August have not been verified. Spring 25 notification is still pending. Why haven't you given the spring 25 notification, sir? Why is it still pending, sir? Sir, when I talk about the postgraduate studies, sir, for MBBS, sir, after MBBS they have the postgraduate studies, sir. Sir, why don't we see what are the neighboring states doing, what is the Kerala doing, what is Karnataka doing? Sir, here, I would like to give an example, sir. Sir, after completing my MBBS, I get an admission in postgraduate courses. After completing, sir. Postgraduate fees, the A category fees. Sir, it is 5 lakhs rupees in few colleges, 4 lakhs, 3 lakhs, whatever it is, sir. Sir, now the question arises, government is giving the total reimbursement of 5 lakhs per annum fees. Colleges are giving 50,000 change as a stipend every year. If we have to calculate that fees of 5 lakh which the government reimburses and the 50,000 per month which the colleges are giving, sir, ye 5 or ye 6, 11 lakh. When a postgraduate completes his education, sir, 33 lakhs is his what he has in his pocket. Is it fair, sir? Is it fair, sir? What are the other states doing, sir? In Karnataka, sir, if the fees is given, the stipend is not being given. If the stipend is given, the fees is not given. And the stipend is given as per the attendance submitted, sir. So in Karnataka, sir, what they are doing is, they are saying that we will not give the fees reimbursement, we will give only stipend. Stipend will be subject to attendance. Sir, they take admission, they do not attend the colleges also. Sir, these are the corrections which needs to be done. People are scared to talk about this, sir, but I am not scared to talk about this, sir, because what is right, what is true has to be spoken, sir. What corrections are required should be done. What is necessary should be done. And the help should reach the real needy, the real deserving students, sir, the real poor, sir. Here what is having the people who have money are enjoying and the poor is suffering, sir. Poor is suffering, sir. Sir, going further ahead, sir. Sir, all 204 minority residential schools are upgraded into minority residential junior colleges. Out of 205 schools, 107 schools are for boys and 98 schools for girls from class 5 to class 12. Recently, the government has enhanced the diet charges by 40% and cosmetic charges by 212 and hostel students after 7 years. Sir, ye charges, diet charges, cosmetic charges, I have spoken, sir.
Earlier Minister.
Sir, the progressive recommendations or suggestions made by our learned friend, Akbar Bhai, if the TRS and also the BJP, in fact, from our side, if also they would like to travel with the suggestions, and government would also positively come and see that the eligible beneficiaries get the scholarship or the stipend or the overseas scholarship, Adhyaksha. We are very open for it, and everybody has to come forward during this time, and I welcome the suggestions given by Akbaruddin Owaisi ji.
Akbar.
Honorable panel speaker, sir, I thank Mr. Sridhar Babu Saab, and from my party side also, I request the other political parties also to please come forward. There are few corrections which are necessary and an all-party meeting can be called, and all the party can give their suggestions in this regard, and the government finally can take a decision. I mean, you can also call for a all-party meeting, and I request the BRS and also the BJP and CP, Communist Party also, to kindly, support this. We need to have some few corrections, sir. You want to say something, sir?
Vallarajeswari garu.
So related to sanctioning of those things, we were very strict and stringent during our 10 years, the rule by KCR government. We never given based on the recommendations to anyone, whether it is the Ambedkar or Pule scholarships or minority or the Brahmins. All the cases were taken into the strict scrutiny and also based on the merit and also their background, economic background. By taking those two cases into consideration, we have selected and we have given to them. So we are ready, sir. We are ready for any progressive and also those things. We were following the same thing also. We are welcoming those things. At the same time, whatever selected, those should be given the scholarships timely. That is the main thing. The policy is there. The policy has to be, is already adopted policy is there. You have to implement that and also you have to give arrears and also new sanctioning of the new thing. That is the important thing.
Rakesh Reddy.
అధ్యక్ష, గౌరవనీయ శాసనసభ్యులు అడ్లీస్ ఫోర్ లీడర్ అక్బరుద్దీన్ గారు చేసిన సజెషన్స్ కరెక్షన్స్ దాంట్లో గౌరవనీయ మంత్రులు ఒక మంచి విషయం ఉంది అధ్యక్ష. ఇది ఒక్కదానికే కాదు, ఇప్పుడు అక్బరుద్దీన్ గారు అన్న దాంట్లో మేడలు, లగ్జరీ కార్లు, 5 బైకులు ఉన్న వాళ్లకు విదేశీయాలకు వెళ్ళడానికి 20 లక్షలు రుణాలు ఇచ్చారన్న అధ్యక్ష. ఎకనామికల్ బ్యాక్వర్డ్ దాంట్లో ఒక పదం వాడాడు అధ్యక్ష, చాలా బాగుంది అది. ఉన్నవాడు పేదవాడిగా డిక్లేర్ చేసుకుంటే మిగతా పేదవాళ్ళకు అన్యాయం జరుగుతుంది అధ్యక్ష. ఈ సభ మొత్తం వినాల్సింది పదం. అక్బరుద్దీన్ గారు ఈరోజు ఒక మాట మాట్లాడాడు. ఎవరెవరైతే అనర్హులు అన్ని స్కీమ్లల్లో పేదలుగా డిక్లేర్ చేసుకొని, గత ప్రభుత్వం కావచ్చు, ఈ ప్రభుత్వం కావచ్చు, ఇంకా రాబోయే ప్రభుత్వాలు కావచ్చు, ఇది ఈ అసెంబ్లీ నోట్ చేసుకొని అందరూ ఆలోచించాల్సిన విషయం అధ్యక్ష. నిజంగా అధ్యక్ష, ఇప్పటికి కూడా 21 లక్షల ఇళ్ళు లేవు అధ్యక్ష. ఈ ఉన్నవాళ్ళు పేదవాళ్ళుగా డిక్లేర్ చేసుకోవడం వల్ల వచ్చిన సమస్య. మంత్రి గారు మీరు దయచేసి సీనియర్ మంత్రులు బాగా ఈ శాసనసభలో సీనియర్లు, సీతక్క గారు కూడా వినాలి ఈ పాట. ఎందుకంటే నేను ఒక శాసనసభ్యులు చెప్తున్నా అధ్యక్ష. ఇప్పుడు గత మా ఆర్మూర్ నియోజకవర్గంలో అన్ని డబ్బున్న వాళ్ళకి అధ్యక్ష, ట్రాక్టర్లు అంటే ఏదైతే ఇల్లు, పెన్షన్లు, రేషన్ కార్డులు అన్నీ, ఈ పదం ఒక్కటి అందరు జ్ఞాపకం ఉంచుకోండి అధ్యక్ష. అందరు సహకరించండి. అఖిలపక్ష మీటింగ్లో పెట్టి ఏ పథకాలైనా నిజమైన పేదవాళ్ళకి ఇవ్వాలని మనం కోరుకుంటున్నాను అధ్యక్ష. ధన్యవాదాలు.
సాంబశివరావు గారు.
అధ్యక్ష, థ్యాంక్ యూ. అక్బర్ గారు చెప్పింది లాజికల్గా చాలా బాగుంది. ప్రాక్టికల్గా వచ్చేసరికి చాలా ఇబ్బందులు అవుతాయి. ప్రాక్టికల్గా ఇప్పుడు ఏ స్కీము ప్రారంభించినా సరే దానికి కొన్ని నియమ నిబంధనలు పెడతారు, వాళ్ళు పేదవాళ్ళు అయి ఉండాలని చెప్పి. కానీ ప్రాక్టికల్గా వచ్చేసరికి పేదవాళ్ళు ధనవంతులు అవుతారు, ధనవంతులు పేదవాళ్ళుగా చూపెడతారు. ఇది వాస్తవం. అందువలన ఇప్పుడు ఏదన్నా సరే అఖిలపక్షంగా కూర్చుని ఇప్పుడు స్పాంటేనియస్గా అనుకునే కంటే అఖిలపక్షంగా కూర్చుని ఆల్రెడీ ఇప్పుడు వారు చెప్పిన నిబంధనలు లేవనేది కాదు అధ్యక్ష. అక్బర్ గారు చెప్పినవి అన్నీ కూడా 100% ఆయన వాట్ ఎవర్ సజెషన్స్ హీ మేడ్, ఎవ్రీ సజెషన్ ఈజ్ ఇన్ ద రూల్స్. బట్ వైలేటింగ్ రూల్స్, some uneligible persons are getting loans and other benefits. That is there. So how to correct that? We need a comprehensive discussion. For that, better to call a all parties meeting for that purpose. Why? Because already I have been receiving several phone calls from the students who have been staying in overseas. So for this kind of whatever pensions, whatever overseas pensions scholarships the government made earlier, promises made, వాటి అవి అందక వితౌట్ గెటింగ్ దట్, అందులో ఇప్పుడు ట్రంప్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత చాలా ఇబ్బందులు పడతా ఉన్నారు. అందులో సరే ఇక్కడ ఒక కారు ఉండేవాడు ఉండొచ్చు, లేదా 2 మోటార్ సైకిళ్ళు ఉండేవాళ్ళు ఉండొచ్చు, కానీ వాస్తవంగా అంత చదవగలిగినంత శక్తి అయితే ఉండదు వాళ్ళకి. ఏదో బెనిఫిట్ వాళ్ళకి వచ్చింది, వెళ్ళారు. వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత వాళ్ళు చాలా ఇబ్బందులు పడుతున్నారు అధ్యక్ష. అందులో ఎస్టీస్ ఉన్నారు, బీసీలు ఉన్నారు, వాళ్ళందరూ కూడా ఉన్నారు. అందుకని దీన్ని హౌ టు సెగ్రిగేట్ దట్, how to make sure that eligible persons get whatever kind help this the government render, how to get the eligible persons అనేది సీరియస్గా ఆలోచన చేయాలి. I agree with Akbar గారు, but at the same time we should very carefully think over the practical problems also. And regarding this one, anyway this discussion started, I appeal to the government through you, ఎవరు ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు ఓవర్సీస్లో, ఎవరెవరు ఉన్నారు, రోజు ఫోన్లు వస్తున్నాయి అధ్యక్ష, రోజు. సరే అందరికీ చేస్తారు అనుకోండి, నాకు కూడా ఎక్కువ మంది చేస్తున్నారు. నాకు పర్టికులర్గా ఎస్టీస్, ఎస్సీలు, బీసీలు ఫీజులు లేని డబ్బులు అందక, ఇటు రాలేక, అక్కడ ఉండలేక చాలా చాలా ఇబ్బందులు పడతా ఉన్నారు అధ్యక్ష. దానిపైన మా శ్రీధర్ బాబు గారు ఈ అంశాలపైన ఎక్కువ వారు ఓవర్సీస్ రిలేటెడ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ మీరే ఎక్కువ చూసేవాళ్ళు. నేను ఫస్ట్ టైం ఎమ్మెల్యే అయినప్పుడు కూడా ఒకళ్ళు మిస్ అయిపోయారు, మా కొత్తగూడి వాళ్ళు. మొత్తం మీద అప్పుడే నేను మీ ద్వారా అప్పుడు మేము ఆ అంశాన్ని రిప్రజెంటేషన్ తీసుకొచ్చినప్పుడు కమిటీ వేశారు. ఓవర్సీస్లో చనిపోయినా లేకపోతే ఇంకోటి అయినా వాళ్ళ ఇబ్బందులు పడ్డా ఆ ప్రాబ్లం సాల్వ్ చేయడానికి మీ ఆధ్వర్యంలో ఒక కమిటీ ఏర్పాటు చేయడం గుర్తుంది నాకు. తర్వాత అల్టిమేట్లీ ద పర్సన్ హూ వాజ్ లాస్ట్ వాజ్ ట్రేస్డ్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ గుడ్ ఎఫర్ట్స్. సో అందుకని నేను మీ ద్వారా కోరేది ఏంటంటే, ప్రభుత్వం ఓవర్సీస్లో ఓవర్సీస్ స్కాలర్షిప్ని నమ్మి ఉన్నవాళ్ళు ఎవరు, దాదాపు నాకు తెలిసి ఎవరో ఒకళ్ళిద్దరు ఉండి ఉంటారు, అక్బర్ గారు చెప్పినట్టుగా ఎక్కువగా ఎలిజిబుల్ పర్సన్స్ ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళకి న్యాయం చేయడానికి ప్రయత్నం చేయడానికి ఈ అంశాన్ని మీరు ఆధారంగా న్యాయం చేయాలని కోరుతా ఉన్నాను అధ్యక్ష.
అక్బర్ గారు.
Honorable panel speaker, sir, I thank all the political parties, leaders for agreeing for corrections which are required, sir. And at the same time, people might again misunderstand or, take it wrong that we are snatching away and taking away the rights from the deserving students. No, we want the rights to be given to the rightful people, and the people who really are deserving. And I'm standing here for protecting the right of the poorest of the poor people. And I'm sure every political party stands here to protect the rights of the poorest of the poor people first. And we also, and the government will also, protect the right of the poor student. We will not take away the rights of the poor students. This doesn't mean that the overseas scholarships will come down. This means that more deserving, needy, poor students will get the benefits of going abroad and studying. More poor, needy, and the real deserving students will get the MTF and RTF, sir. Like, sir, let me come on record and say that, yes, there are many things in which I criticize, but in last 10 years, sir, a wonderful work has been done by the BRS government where, sir, the Muslim minority population, as per the latest caste, is less than 50 lakhs, sir. But only the MTF, RTF, overseas, and these scholarships, sir, only the scholarships I'm talking about, 27 lakh change Muslim students were benefited, sir. It is a wonderful work which has been done by the BRS then. I'm not denying that. But there are some corrections which are required, sir. So which I thank, sir. And once again I'm saying, and the media people, sir, media ka पूछो मत, sir, एक बोले तो एक मतलब निकालते हैं. तो हम यहाँ पे खड़े रह के गरीब के हक को छीनने की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं, एक गरीब को उसका हक देने की बात कर रहे हैं. Please make sure, sir. This is very important. Sir, और ये minorities के issues के ताल्लुक से, sir, and firstly, before going into that, sir, the diet charges, the allocation has been increased
by rupees 40 crores, sir, compared to 24 and 25, which amount is not sufficient, sir. Sir, ye TGMREIS 7-month rents are pending, sir. Minority residential schools के 7 महीने के rents pending है, sir. मैं उम्मीद करूंगा कि हुकूमत वो rents को देगी. Sir, owners बहुत परेशान है, sir. Sir, also, sir, the department is paying almost 7 crores toward rents of these buildings, and about 49 crores rents are due to the owners, sir. Sir, when I talk about the minorities, sir, मैं minorities की बात इसलिए कर रहा हूं, sir, कि in my governor's speech also I had mentioned, in my budget speech also I have mentioned, sir. But the reason why when I initiated, I said that I rise to speak on these demands, knowing not whether I'll get a reply, knowing not whether I'll get a chance for a clarification. Sir, in my governor's address also I have spoken about Red Hills incident, sir. My learned friend Nampally MLA is here, sir. In this house, sir, finance minister साहब had promised and said कि वो Red Hills में, लाल टेकरी में जो आग का हादसा हुआ, जितने लोग उसमें मरे हैं, उन सबको कंपनसेशन देंगे. सर, वो देने के बाद में वो कंपनसेशन का आपने इस हाउस में वादा किया, सर. सर, व्हाट इज द सैंक्टिटी ऑफ दिस हाउस, सर? अगर कोई ऐलान इस हाउस में होता है और वादा इस हाउस में होता है और उसको भी पूरा नहीं किया गया, तो फिर हम कहां जाना, सर? सर, हम कहां जाना बताइए, सर. सर, इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, सर. वो रेड हिल्स के जो वादा करें आप उसको पूरा करिए, सर. सर, अगेन, सर, when going further ahead, sir, the central scheme MSDP, sir, now PMJVK, the central government and the state share cost in the ratio of 60-40, sir. The government of India has sanctioned an amount of 1,170.33 crores. Central share is 712.81 crores. State share is 457 crores, sir. जो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट से जो पैसा आ गया, सर, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट से जो पैसा आ गया माइनॉरिटी रेजिडेंशियल स्कूल्स के लिए, उसके 160 करोड़ रुपया स्टेट गवर्नमेंट अपने पास अपने खजाने में रोककर उसको कहीं और खर्च किया है. मैं कह रहा हूं कि गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया आपको पूरे पैसे जो माइनॉरिटी रेजिडेंशियल स्कूल्स के लिए रिलीज कर चुकी है, हमारे अकाउंट में आ चुके हैं. जो शेयर माइनॉरिटी रेजिडेंशियल स्कूल्स का है वो उनको दे दीजिए, जो शेयर बीसी स्कूल्स का है वो उनको दे दीजिए, जो शेयर एससीज का है उनको दे दीजिए. बट व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट इज नॉट रिलीजिंग. पहले तो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया पूरे पैसे रिलीज नहीं कर रही है, जितने कर रही है उसमें हमारी हक तलफी हो रही है, लेकिन वो जितने कर रहे हैं उसमें से भी अगर आप रोक लेंगे तो ये इंसाफ कहां से होगा, सर? सर, अगर आप वो पैसे दे देंगे, सर, तो 30 माइनॉरिटी रेजिडेंशियल स्कूल्स विल बी कंप्लीटेड, सर. कंस्ट्रक्शन रुक गया है और उनको 60 करोड़ अगर मिल जाए तो 30 रेजिडेंशियल स्कूल्स कंप्लीट हो जाएंगे. सर, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट इंटीग्रेटेड कैंपस, 200 करोड़. अरे सर, किसी शायर ने खूब कहा है, आह को चाहिए एक उम्र असर होने तक, कौन जीता है तेरे जुल्फ के सर होने तक. अब वो 200 करोड़ कब आएंगे, वो बिल्डिंग कब बनेंगी? अरे भाई, ये 60 करोड़ दे दो भाई, 200 करोड़ के लिए 200 सलाम करेंगे, 60 तो दे दो आप. जो आ चुका है पैसा, जो पैसा आ चुका है, और मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि आप गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का जो अमाउंट आया है स्टेट गवर्नमेंट उसको रिलीज करेगी, सर. सर, और उसमें सर ये और एक मैं ये कहना चाहूंगा अबाउट दिस न्यू राजीव युवा विकासम to the Minority Finance Corporation for implementation and allocation in 25-26 for the scheme is rupees 840 crores, sir. Sir, I may point out for the Rajiv Vikasam scheme, the allocation for SCs, STs and minorities and EBCs are made by the respective departments, sir. However, the Minority Finance Corporation faces severe shortage of staff as most of the senior staff is retiring, sir. तो मैं जैसा कि स्टाफ के बारे में कहा हूं, सर, ये स्कीम भी कामयाबी से इंप्लीमेंट नहीं होगी. Sir, in this Rajiv Yuva Vikasam, sir, I have spoken, sir. I have spoken, but you know, sir, the no reply was being given, sir. In this, I had spoken and I said, sir, कि सर कुछ करिएगा सर, इसमें आप जून में आप बेनिफिशियरीज को सेलेक्ट करेंगे बोल रहे आप. ठीक है, सेलेक्ट करिए, बहुत अच्छा है, लेकिन जिसके पास राशन कार्ड नहीं है, सर, हाउ शुड ही अप्लाई, सर? And in the BRS government time, sir, one individual was sanctioned a loan check was issued, amount was not released, but he's that A is shown as he is not eligible to apply. सर मुझे सैंक्शन हुआ लेकिन पैसा नहीं मिला, लेकिन अब मैं ये स्कीम में देना चाहता हूं, मुझे इनएलिजिबल बताया जा रहा है, राशन कार्ड्स नहीं है, तो ये कैसे होगा सर? सर these are the correction. Sir, everybody talks about the guarantees, 6 guarantees. Yes, I also spoke about the 6 guarantees, sir, and I will be speaking about the 6 guarantees till the time the government, fulfill all its promises of fulfilling all the 6 guarantees. और वो 420 जो promises किए गए 364 एवरी डे में करना है, वो जब तक नहीं करेंगे हम पीछे लगे हुए रहेंगे, आपको करो 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 बोलेंगे और 5 बरस बाद आवाम फैसला करेगी। लेकिन कम से कम इन चीजों में तो आप इंसाफ करिए, जब होना है होगा। ऐसे हो गया है सर कि इफ यू वांट टू come to power, you have to make all promises, ये भी दे देंगे, वो भी दे देंगे, ऐसा भी दे देंगे, ऐसा भी कर देंगे, हाँ वहां से वो इधर से लाएंगे। सर मुझे just on a lighter moment, sir, lighter moment, I mean nobody should feel very bad about it, sir. मैं एक किस्सा सुनाया था सर असेंबली में, बहुत चला था, कानों के बारे में, तूने मेरे कान को खुश किया, मैंने तेरे कान को खुश किया। एक किस्सा सुनाता हूं सर। सर एक दो बहुत बड़े फेकूस थे सर, फेकूस जो हमारे हैदराबादी दक्षिणी जबान में बोलते, फेंकना मतलब बस झूठ बोलना, फिराना, कुछ तो भी बोलना। तो दो फेकूस थे सर और बहुत फेमस हो गए सर, अरे ये बहुत जबरदस्त फेंकने वाले। एक दिन दोनों फेंकुआ एक जगह पे मुलाकात हो गई सर, दोनों की। तो अब दोनों जब फेंकुआ एक जगह मिल गए तो एक फेंकू सोचने लगा, अरे बाबा इन्हें जबरदस्त फेंकने वाला है, अब मैं कैसा फेंकना, कैसा करना, क्या करना। तो अब एक पहला फेंकू अब शुरू करा सर। पहला फेंकू, ऑनरेबल पैनल स्पीकर सर, पहला फेंकू बोलने लगा, हमारे पास, तुम्हारे को मालूम, हमारे पास इतनी बड़ी, इतनी जमीन है कि ऐसा हम बीज डालते जब हम वापिस आते हैं, वापिस आए जब तक फसल तैयार हो जाती है। इतनी जमीन है हमारे बाबा के पास, हमारे दादा के पास, ऐसा बीज फेंकते आए जब तक फसल तैयार। अब दूसरा बोला अबा ऐसा, तब मुझे तो जबरदस्त बात बोलना है। तो दूसरा क्या बोला मालूम सर, हमारे बाबा के पास, हमारे दादा के पास, हमारे पास एक बड़ा बंबू है। बंबू मतलब मालूम सर, दैट बंबू हमारे तेलंगाना के लोग समझते हैं ना सर, बंबुलू, यस बंबुलू, यस। तो बंबू है, बोले वो बंबू है। तो बोले ऐसा बंबू है, इतना बड़ा बंबू है कि हम आसमान की तरफ करके इधर का तारा निकालते, इधर डालते, इधर का निकालते, इधर डालते। तो अब उसके बाद वो पहला आदमी पूछा, अब इतना बड़ा बंबू है, ओहो, तो रखते का बाबा बोल के पूछा। तो उन्हें क्या बोले मालूम? नहीं मालूम, तुम्हारे बाबा के खेत में। कहां रखते? तुम्हारे बाबा के खेत में। ऐसा इधर का तारा इधर। तो मैं ये कहूंगा कि हमको काम की जरूरत है सर, काम की जरूरत है। ये होना दे देंगे, वो होना दे देंगे, ये कर देंगे, वो दे देंगे, जेवर दे देंगे, तोला गोल्ड दे देंगे, नौकरी दे देंगे, और किसान को ये दे देंगे, बस में ऐसा दे देंगे। अरे सर सब दे देंगे तो सरकारी खजाने में क्या रहेगा? यही है सर। तो इसलिए एक बात कह रहा था, nobody should feel offended. एक लाइटर मोमेंट पे I said I never wanted to target anybody. But I am not standing here to say that ना मेरे पास उतना बड़ा बंबू है ना उतनी जमीन है। अब बंबू इधर होगा, जमीन इधर होंगी, मैं बीच में फंसा हुआ हूं सर, जरा हमारा कुछ काम करिए, यही आपसे बोलूंगा सर। और ये माइनॉरिटीज के वेलफेयर के ताल्लुक से भी कहूंगा सर ये आई हैड ऑलवेज बीन डिमांडिंग सर। अब नेक्स्ट उसमें बोलता हूं भाई, नेक्स्ट उसमें बोलता हूं। यस बिल्कुल सही है, आपकी बात सही है सर। तो ऐसे हो गया है सर, एवरीबडी इज जस्ट मेकिंग प्रॉमिसेस सर अबाउट द स्टडी सेंटर सर, स्टडी सेंटर सर। Sir, I had requested that every minority dominated district should have a study center. Sir, we have only one study center in Nizam College, sir. And I was reading in the demand, one study center has been approved in Nizamabad. Sir, there should also be one study center in Karimnagar, in Nalgonda, in Khammam, in all the districts. Sir, if we do not have a place, we have many minority residential schools and colleges. There we can start a study center for the students, where we can give a training for NEET, EPSET, we can give training for LAWCET, we can give a training for IIT, JEE and everything, sir. लेकिन ये पता नहीं क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं, सर. Sir, I am going further ahead, sir. Sir, मैं आपसे ये भी मुतालबा करूंगा, सर, कि माइनॉरिटीज के लिए 3,000 करोड़ का वादा तो किया गया, लेकिन एक्सपेंडिचर कितना है, सर? 1,500 करोड़ रुपया भी खर्च नहीं हुआ, सर. 1,500 करोड़ भी नहीं हुआ, सर. सर, मेरे पास पूरे डिटेल्स हैं माइनॉरिटी के, सर. और माइनॉरिटी के जब हम डिटेल्स देखते हैं, सर, मोर देन 700 करोड़ अगर गए हैं तो सिर्फ और सिर्फ टिमरीज के लिए गए हैं, सर. टिमरीज के लिए गए हैं. सर, अबाउट द हज कमेटी ऑल्सो आई हैव स्पोकन. नोबडी रिप्लाइड, सर. सर, व्हेन द बीआरएस वाज देयर, हाजी को खाना खिला दिए, वो उनको रख दिए, और उसके बाद में वो पैसे हज कमेटी के देना था, नहीं दिए. कांग्रेस वाले आए, वो लोग भी खिलाए पिलाए. अब तक सर उनके 3 करोड़ रुपये वो सप्लाई कंपनी वाले के पैसे नहीं दे रहे हैं, सर. वो हज कमेटी से, हज हाउस से हट नहीं रहा है. खाने के पैसे अब तक नहीं दिए गए. सर, ये लोग, वो रमजान में बीआरएस की गवर्नमेंट जब थी, हमारे केसीआर साहब दिल वाले चीफ मिनिस्टर थे, उस वक्त मुसलमानों के लिए बहुत काम किया उन्होंने. सर, रमजान में साड़ी देते थे, कपड़ा देते थे. अब रमजान में कुछ भी नहीं मिल रहा, सर. कुछ भी नहीं. सिर्फ एक दावत मिलती है चीफ मिनिस्टर साहब की, इफ्तार की दावत, आ जाओ. सर, हम बोलेंगे, सर व्हाट इज रिक्वायर्ड इज दैट, सर, कि आप ये इतने फंड्स है दे दीजिए, सर. सर, ये इसमें व्हेन वी सी, सर, द स्टडी सेंटर के लिए असिस्टेंट टू सीईडीएम, सर, हज कमेटी, इफ्तार, सर. नाउ सर, इसमें सारी चीजें हैं, सर. उर्दू एकेडमी, सर, उर्दू एकेडमी के कंप्यूटर सेंटर्स हैं, सर. उर्दू एकेडमी के कंप्यूटर ऑपरेटर्स को लिया गया, सर. आज भी 5,000 रुपये में बेचारे काम कर रहे हैं, सर. 5,000 उनकी तनख्वाह. 5,000 में कौन काम करते, सर? I mean, the BRS government wanted to remove them because computer centers were not operational and they were not functional. So on the demand of MIM, we said that don't take them out, at least take them in minority department. Sir, जब उनको ले लिया गया तो कम से कम तनख्वाह तो अच्छी देनी चाहिए, सर. सर, हम देख रहे हैं, सर, कि माइनॉरिटीज के साथ नाइंसाफी हो रही है, सर. ये ट्रेनिंग एंड एम्प्लॉयमेंट MFC and CFS में, सर. Sir, the target is 0.8%, sir. Sir, again, agar scholarship to minorities, MTF 37%. Scholarship to minority is 31%. On your cap scheme, sir, 10%, sir. अब आप मशीना दे रहे हैं, बोले किसको दे रहे हैं, सर? मशीन किसको दे रहे हैं, कब दे रहे हैं, पता ही नहीं है, सर. कोई स्कीम का नहीं है, सर. Sir, and if we have to see, sir, it is a very bad state, sir. Coaching, sir, Telangana students ka. Sir, I'll take some time, sir. Sir, I'll take some. No, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir. I request you, sir. Sir, because इतने डिमांड है, सर. ये इतने डिमांड में अब हम बोल तो ले रहे हैं, सर. बोलने तो दीजिए. हमारी बात का जवाब भी नहीं आता, सर. प्लीज, सर. सर, ये इसमें आप वक्त दीजिए, सर. मैं आपसे प्लीज रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा हूं, पैनल स्पीकर, सर. म्युनिसिपल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन पे भी जाना है, सर. और सर, मैं बार बार ये मुतालबा कर रहा था. बार मैं मुतालबा कर रहा था. हाउस हाउस के बाजू की बिल्डिंग है. आप हाउस हाउस की बाजू के बिल्डिंग को आप एक ही जगह पे माइनॉरिटी के पूरे डिपार्टमेंट्स को लाइए, वो बिल्डिंग को कंप्लीट करिए. अभी तक कुछ नहीं हुआ, सर. एंड रिसेंटली निजामाबाद में एक हादसा हुआ कि एक बेचारे रोजेदार को पीटा गया, मारा गया. उसका गुनाह क्या था? सरकारी कागजात थी, गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉय है, वो गेरुआ रंग के कपड़े में ले जा रहा था, उसको मारा गया, पीटा गया. सर, हम नफरत नहीं चाहते, हम डिवीजन नहीं चाहते. हम चाहते हैं कि यहां पे मोहब्बत हो, गंगा जमनी तहजीब हो, हिंदू मुसलमान से मोहब्बत करें. लेकिन आज सिर्फ नफरत की बुनियाद पे बांटा जा रहा है. सर, आलेर एनकाउंटर किस तरीके से मार दिया गया? पुलिस की कस्टडी में मार दिया गया. आज भी उनके अफराद खानदान इंसाफ के लिए आवाज दे रहे हैं और उम्मीद कर रहे हैं कि वो पुलिस ऑफिसर्स जिन्होंने गोलियां मारी और पुलिस कस्टडी में रहने वाले को कत्ल कर दिया, उनकी जान ले ली, उनके साथ उन खाती पुलिस वालों को सजा दी जाएगी, लेकिन आज तक कुछ नहीं हुआ। सर, ऑन आवर डिमांड, प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ वक्फ प्रॉपर्टी, सर, CBCID इंक्वायरी वॉज ऑर्डर्ड, सर। सर, व्हाट इज द रिपोर्ट ऑफ CBCID, सर? क्या हो रहा है, सर? Nothing is happening, sir. Sir, what is, and also a committee was constituted to go into all-out inquiry. उसकी रिपोर्ट क्या है, सर? वो भी दीजिए, सामने लाइए। कांग्रेस हुकूमत आने के बाद से भी 2-3 मसाजिदों पर हमले हुए, शमशाबाद में एक मस्जिद शहीद हुई थी। तो आज हम ये चाहते हैं कि हम आपके साथ खड़े हैं, तो इसलिए खड़े हैं कि हम नहीं चाहते कि फिरका परस्त ताकतों को एक हिम्मत मिले आगे बढ़ने के लिए। हम फिरका परस्त ताकतों के कदमों को बढ़ने से रोकने के लिए आपके साथ खड़े हैं, दस्तूर और सेक्युलरिज्म के तहफ्फुज के लिए आपके साथ खड़े हैं। लेकिन अगर आप काम नहीं करेंगे और मुसलमानों के मसाइल पर तवज्जो नहीं देंगे तो नहीं होगा। सेकंड सर्वे की रिपोर्ट आई वक्फ की, उसको आज तक इंप्लीमेंट नहीं किया गया। मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि सेकंड सर्वे को आप गजीट नोटिफिकेशन देंगे और उसको करेंगे, सर। एंड ऑल्सो, सर, an amount of rupees 361 crore is due to Waqf Board from the government for the road widening, sir. जितनी रोड वाइडनिंग हुई है उसके 360 करोड़ ड्यू है वक्फ बोर्ड को। मैं उम्मीद करूंगा कि गवर्नमेंट वो रोड वाइडनिंग जो करे हैं वक्फ की प्रॉपर्टीज को लेकर, उसका अमाउंट वो वापस वक्फ बोर्ड को दे देंगे, सर। सर, ऑल्सो, सर, ये मैंने बार बार कहा है और फिर कहूंगा कि माइनॉरिटी डिक्लेरेशन जो आपने जिसका वादा किया था टू प्रोवाइड 1000 करोड़ एनुअली टू फैसिलिटेट सब्सिडाइज लोन फॉर जॉबलेस माइनॉरिटी एंड यूथ, ये इसके लिए भी आपने राजीव युवा का आगाज किया है। तो मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि इसको आप कामयाबी से लेके जाएंगे। और आपने बहुत वादे किए हैं सब प्लान का, वो भी पूरा करने के लिए मैं आपसे मुतालबा करूंगा। इमाम और मौजनों को 5000 के बजाय 10,000 देंगे बोल के आपने वादा किया था, 12,000 देंगे कहा, 10 और 12,000। तो मैं जानना चाहूंगा कि आप ये भी कब इसका करेंगे। एंड ऑल्सो अबाउट शादी मुबारक, सर, एंड कल्याण लक्ष्मी स्कीम फॉर SC, ST, BCs and EBCs are made from the budgetary grants for the respective departments of these communities, sir. The Congress manifesto has promised to provide rupees 1,10,000 grams of gold and Indramma gift to Hindu girls and 1.6 lakhs to minority girls, sir. I would like to know when assistance will be raised under Shadi Mubarak and the provisions of 1 tola gold to be taken up under Karyana Lakshmi, sir. Sir, coming to Panchayat Raj, sir, all the rural and urban local bodies except the GHMC and a few municipal corporation municipalities are functioning under special officers as the term of their elected bodies expired. I urge the government to announce the schedule for the conduct of election to Gram Panchayat, MPTCs and ZPTCs in the municipalities and municipal corporation in the state without further delay, sir. Sir, about this pension, sir. Sir, when we talk about pension, sir, I've been forgetting, sir. Sir, one most important thing, sir. So the thing is that, sir, आज से 3 साल पहले कोविड had struck, sir, और कोविड की वजह से सारी दुनिया रुक गई थी, कई लोगों की जानें गई। Sir, you're giving this pension, I have been demanding from long, sir. I want to make the same demand to the government, Congress government, sir. Sir, COVID में, sir, the health staff, doctors, nurses, everybody, many doctors, they lost their life treating the COVID patients. The state government have not given them a single rupee also for all those doctors and the health people and the nursing staff or the doctors or any other technicians and other staff who were part of the COVID force treating the COVID patients, sir. Sir, not only this, sir. Sir, when I talk about this Asra pension, sir, many children have lost their parents in COVID, sir. Sir, I request, मैं आपसे आपके जरिए पैनल स्पीकर साहब हुकूमत से अपील करूंगा, मुतालिबा करूंगा कि कोविड में किसी भी बच्चे के मां और बाप का अगर इंतकाल हुआ कोविड की वजह से, तो आप उन बच्चों के लिए भी कुछ पेंशन दीजिए, सर। उन बच्चों के लिए कुछ सेंटर्स खोलिए, सर। उनकी मदद कीजिए। There are many such children, sir, who lost their parents in COVID, sir. Or many doctors. There was, I'm not remembering, sir, one Muslim girl doctor
who lost her life treating the COVID patient in Gandhi Hospital, sir. She lost her life, sir. Sir, now, or us Muslim doctor, lady doctor, sir, who lost her life, एक पैसा government की तरफ से नहीं दिया गया. Sir, and it is moreover so sad that one hospital was converted as for the COVID treatment, sir. But COVID was not, treated under Arogya Shri, sir. अगर आरोग्य श्री में कोविड को भी इंक्लूड किया जाता तो जरूर बहुत सी जानें बचती थीं, बहुत से घर उजड़ने से बच सकते थे, लेकिन बार बार बोलने के बावजूद भी आरोग्य श्री में कोविड को नहीं लिया गया था, सर. बहुत सारी गलतियां हुई हैं. तो मैं उम्मीद करूंगा, सर, अमंग द मेजर स्कीम्स इंप्लीमेंटेड बाय द रूरल डेवलपमेंट डिपार्टमेंट आर आसरा, now renamed as Chayuta pension, besides financial assistance to women, self-help, Dwarka groups, etc. Sir, the Congress has promised to enhance the monthly pension to rupees 4,000 for the senior citizen in video, single woman, BD workers, toddy tappers, weavers, and AIDS and filaria and kidney patients, and rupees 6,000 to the disabled person. Currently, these pensions are paid on the existing rates only, and lack of fresh applications are yet to be processed and sanctioned, sir. Sir, नए बहुत सारे नए एप्लीकेंट्स अप्लाई करना चाह रहे हैं. राशन कार्ड का जैसा हाल है ना, सर, वैसे ही पेंशन्स का भी है. मैं आपके जरिए हुकूमत से अपील करूंगा कि पेंशनों को खोलिए, सर. Many deserving people are not getting pensions, sir. And I would also say that there is a few corrections needs to be done in the pensions also, sir. We need to see that are the beneficiaries the real eligible true beneficiaries or not. Because what is happening is that the real true beneficiary is not getting the benefits, sir. Sir, also the budget, the outcome budget for 2025-26 point out that under the scheme the rate of pension is rupees 2,016 per pensioner as per month in respect to all categories of pension, and rupees 4,016 per pensioner per month for disabled person. This means the pension amount under Chayuta will be enhanced in next financial year also, sir. Will not be enhanced, sir. ऐसा दिखता है कि नेक्स्ट फाइनेंशियल ईयर में भी नहीं होगा. सर, आई वुड लाइक द रूरल डेवलपमेंट मिनिस्टर मैडम सीता मैडम टू क्लैरिफाई ऑन दिस के पेंशन्स के बारे में. So the Telangana government has targeted to empower 1 crore women and make them entrepreneurs under Indra Mahila Shakti scheme for arranging assistance of 1 lakh crore through bank linkage for them over a 5-year period. I would like the Minister Sahiba to provide details on the disbursement of interest-free loans of rupees 21,632 crores to the beneficiary as soon as the scheme was launched earlier this month. Sir, आप वो उसको scheme को launch करे और वो 21,000 का चेक सामने लाए. तो अब सर, आई एम नॉट दैट लर्नड टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट एग्जैक्टली डिड दैट चेक मेंट. क्या हैव वी क्लियर्ड द 21,000? हैव वी क्लियर्ड इट? ओके मैम, थैंक यू. ओके, क्योंकि मैं ये समझ रहा था कि आने वाले कल में उसको करेंगे. सर, इंदिरा Atmiya Bharosa scheme has also been assigned to the Rural Development Department for implementation. Under the scheme, financial assistance of rupees 12,000 per annum will be released in 2 spells, 6,000 each to landless agriculture labor families. However, an allocation of 413.52 crores has been made for the scheme in the next year budget, and the amount will cover only 3,44,600 households. Apparently, the scheme is being restricted to households of landless laborers who secure only 20% day under Manrega program in 2023 and 24. I request the Minister Sahiba to clarify on this also. Sir, finally, sir, I'm coming to municipal administration, sir. In the budget speech, the Finance Minister Saab talks about the Mega Master Plan 2050 to achieve widespread industrial growth across Telangana by 2050. To quote him, the core objective of this policy is to decentralize industrial development, ensuring the Hyderabad is not the sole hub of industrial progress, but that all regions of the state experience balance and substantial growth. However, the recent decision of the government to expand the urban spread outside GHMC under the outer ring road limits 2,053 square kilometers and extent of the boundaries of Hyderabad Metropolitan Authority to propose regional ring road 10,472 square kilometers, excluding the 765 kilometers under the purpose of future city development authority, seems to be counteract the mega master plan, sir. The government claims that these changes have been effected in view of the rapid growth of the development in the areas beyond GHMC and up to ORR and between ORR
In the recent time, ministers have hinted the GSMC will expand up to ORR. Media reports quoting official sources have even claimed the GHMC will be extended to beyond ORR and even up to boundaries, sir, of RRR. Some ministers have also claimed.
हाँ भाई 1.5 hour होगा अकबर साहब आपका
सर इतने चीजों को कैसा लेंगे सर बताइए
जल्दी करो
सर मैं जल्दी कर रहा हूँ सर
आप टाइम
सर देखिए सर इतने डिमांड्स हैं इतने डिमांड्स को कैसा करेंगे सर आप बताइए सर पहले ऐसे होता था सर पहले सुबह डिमांड्स को सर आई नीड 15 मिनट्स सर आई रिक्वेस्ट सर प्लीज गिव मी सर अब ये सर हमको बोल लेना है वंस अगेन आई से दैट I am speaking everything without knowing whether I'll get a reply on this or not. Without knowing that I will be getting an opportunity for clarification or also I do not know, sir. Sir, I would like to, some ministers have also claimed that the government is contemplating to form 3 or 4 corporations by splitting the GHMC and adding the adjoining municipalities and corporation into ORR into new municipal corporation. I would like the Honorable CM Saab to clarify on this issue, sir. I would also request the government to take the opposition parties into confidence and call an all-party meeting to discuss important proposals such as Master Plan 2050, budgetary demands for municipal administration and urban development in the next financial year is 16,437 crores. However, I may point out a word of caution here, sir. In the current financial year, the release and expenditure under budgetary allocation for GHMC, Hyderabad Metro Water Sewerage Service Board and HMD and HMR have shown huge shortfalls, sir. Sir, when I talk about municipalities, sir, again the same, sir. The allocation for GHMC for HCT scheme in 2024-25 is rupees 2,654 crores, but the actual expenditure during the year as shown in outcome budget is zero. Is zero, sir. तो मैं ये समझना चाह रहा हूं इसमें सर हियर इट इज जीरो सर सर अगेन आप बोलेंगे फिर टाइम ले रहे बोल के इसलिए मैं इसको नहीं पढ़ रहा हूं सर बता रहा हूं सर हैदराबाद मेट्रो वाटर सीवरेज सर्विस बोर्ड इज एलोकेटेड 3,385 crores in the current year but the expenditure is only rupees 1,222 crores. You can see on page number 99, sir. Page number 99 में सिर्फ 1,222 है सर. Hyderabad Metro Rail is allocated 1,150 crores, but the actual expenditure is 750, sir. Page number 100. तो मैं ये बुक के हिसाब से बोल रहा हूं कि figures are not matching, sir. Figures are not matching at all. You say one thing and the allocations are one, sir. जब आप 3,385 करोड़ हैदराबाद मेट्रो वाटर के लिए बोल रहे हैं तो उसमें से आप सिर्फ 1,222 करोड़ दिए सर और मेट्रो रेल के लिए 1,150 crores, but the actual expenditure is 750 crores for the metro connectivity. So now coming to the metro connectivity in Old City, an allocation of rupees 500 crores, and surprisingly, the expenditure is shown as rupees 500 crores only, sir. हो गया बोल रहे हैं sir. Sir, however, expenditure on airport metro connectivity is zero compared to an allocation of 100 crores. ये मैंने बोल रहा हूं sir. Again, it is there on page number 100, sir. So similarly, the allocation for MMTS is rupees 50 crores, but the expenditure is zero. See page number 100, sir. Page number 100, zero है इस पे. तो आप ऐलान पे ऐलान करते हैं, लेकिन ये डिमांड्स के बुक्स में ये रिफ्लेक्ट नहीं करता है. तो ये क्या है ये आखिर बताइएगा. Sir, going further ahead, sir, for HMDA, as against the allocation of 710 crores, the expenditure is only 121 crores. 710, sir. Expenditure, sir. Again, it is also there in page number 100, sir. Sir, I would like to know the reason for this huge shortfall in the expenditure compared to the huge budgetary allocation for GHMC, HMDA, Hyderabad Metro Water Sewerage Service Board and HMR, sir. Sir, when I talk about Hyderabad Metro Water Works, sir, summer contingency plan. We have spoken about, sir, every year we used to speak about, and there used to be a summer contingency plan for GHMC area. Sir, आज ये summer contingency plan नहीं है. Sir, I want to know, sir, कि इतने ज्यादा बारिश हुई, फ्लड्स हुए, श्रीशैलम के गेटा खुले हुए थे, गोदावरी में पानी था, इतना पानी सर कई दिन तक 2-2 महीने तक गेटा खुले थे, फ्लड वाटर्स को रिलीज किया गया, लेकिन आज शहर में पीने का पानी नहीं है. आज गांव में किसान पानी के लिए परेशान है, ज़िरात उसकी तबाह हो रही है, खराब हो रही है. तो सवाल यह है कि अचानक ये पानी का मसला क्यों आ गया सर? It is very sad, sir. It is very sad, sir. हम बोल रहे हैं सर कि they are not maintaining the level, sir. There are many unserved areas are there, sir, in Hyderabad city, and unserved area is not being served with tankers also. No summer contingency plan is there. We have Himayat Sagar, Usman Sagar, Singur, Godavari. And sir, one thing, sir, again I would say, sir, there is a correction which is required, sir. I don't know why the BRS government, they might be having some reasons for doing or taking the decision of giving water free, sir. इतना बड़े बड़े एक एक अपार्टमेंट सर 5 करोड़ 10 करोड़ 20 करोड़ का है, लेकिन फ्री वाटर मिलता है। अरे गरीबों को फ्री दीजिए सर, ये पैसे वालों को फ्री क्यों दे रहे हैं? हाईटेक सिटी, गच्चीबौली, बड़ा बड़ा अपार्टमेंट, नहीं इसको फ्री दे रहे हैं। प्रॉबेबली टू लिफ्ट द रियल एस्टेट के लिए करे थे, पता नहीं, लेकिन ये जरूर कहूंगा सर इसमें करेक्शन की जरूरत है। लेकिन मैं ये भी कहूंगा सर, रियल एस्टेट हैदराबाद का तो पूरा खत्म हो गया है सर, कुछ भी नहीं है मार्केट, थैंक्स टू आई वुड से वो मूसी प्रोजेक्ट का डिमोलिशन हो या हाइड्रा का हो या फिर किसी का हो, लेकिन रियल एस्टेट हैज टोटली कोलैप्स्ड सर। आई डोंट नो how are we going to rescue this real estate? Many people depend on that, sir. The GHMC is facing severe resource crunch now to complete the ongoing works, including construction of flyovers, road widening works, skyways, footover bridges, model markets, सर, मॉडल मार्केट थोड़े बने, थोड़े रुक गए सर। शादी खाने मंजूर हुए सर, चंद्रायन गुट्टे में हमारे पास में सर शादी खाने दिए थे, पूरे सिटी में दिए शादी खाने गरीबों के शादी के लिए जीएचएमसी की तरफ से, सर वो भी नहीं बन रहे हैं सर। कल्याण मंडपम दिए थे, वो भी नहीं हो रहे हैं। मार्केट्स दिए थे, वो भी नहीं हुए सर। सब पेडेस्ट्राइजेशन प्रोजेक्ट चार मीनार का मैंने जिक्र किया है, पता नहीं कब होगा। मंडी मीरालम कब कंप्लीट होगी, चौके मुर्गी कब होगा नहीं मालूम, फत्तरगट्टी की रोड कब होगी नहीं मालूम सर। नए पुल पे ब्रिजेस आना है, हॉकर्स का कब होगा, वी आर वेटिंग सर। सर ये पुराने शहर को तरक्की देने के लिए मुसलसिल हम बोलते जा रहे हैं, और उसके बाद में हम देखते हैं सर आज क्या होता है सर। हॉकर्स पॉलिसी इज देयर सर, हॉकर पॉलिसी सुप्रीम कोर्ट का जजमेंट है सर। हॉकर्स को आज आप निकाल रहे हैं, पूरे शहर में जहां पर भी रोड पे हॉकर है उसको निकाल दे रहे हैं, आप उसकी रोजी रोटी छीन ले रहे हैं सर। एज पर वन सर्वे विच वाज डन in BRS time, sir, there are more than 10 to 20 lakh families which depend on this street vending, sir. Street vending. अगर आप उनको निकाल देंगे तो कैसे होगा सर? व्हेन वी हैव अ हॉकर पॉलिसीज देयर, इंप्लीमेंट ऑन दैट। रमजान के महीने में हम देखते हैं सर क्या हो रहा है मुस्लिम बस्तियों में सर। मुस्लिम बस्तियों में हम देखते हैं कि हर चौरस्ते पे देख रहे हैं एक रोजेदार रोजे को खोलने को जा रहा है, ट्रैफिक को रेगुलेट करने के बजाय पुलिस बैरिकेडिंग करती है और चेकिंग कर रही है, लाइसेंस को देख रही है, इसको देख रही है। अरे रोजेदार को रोजा खोलने दो, उसके फोटोज लेके परेशान किया जा रहा है रोजेदार को मुस्लिम बस्तियों में। तो आप बताइए क्या यह सही है, क्या यह अच्छा है? इससे आपका नाम होगा। अरे अगर देखना है सर, द ट्रैफिक पुलिस, द पुलिस शुड सी दैट sir, the people who do not have a license, I'm talking about small children, sir, 12 years old, 13 years old, 14 years old, बाइक लेके चले जा रहे हैं, गाड़ी चला रहे हैं, आज उनको पुलिस नहीं पकड़ती है सर। You should catch hold of these youngsters, sir, and we should catch hold of the parents of these youngsters, sir. ये नहीं होता है सर। सर मैं ये कहना चाह रहा हूं, खुली कुतुब शाह को दिए सर, पत्थरगट्टी पेडेस्ट्राइजेशन, रिस्टोरेशन ऑफ सरदार महल, मुर्गी चौक, ये स्ट्रक्चर्स कब होगा सर? When we see sir, ये this work, implementation of this work was given to Khuli Qutub Shah Urban Development Authority, sir. The budget for the Khuli Qutub Shah is only 63.38 crores, which is not enough to pay the salaries also. तो ये project कैसे करेंगे sir? Sir, I would also like to know, sir, the whole city connectivity, MGBS to Chandrayana covering 7.5 kilometer stretch is estimated at rupees 2,741 crores. I would also like to know when the whole city connectivity will be completed and metro train will start, sir. Honorable Chief Minister Saab had said that कि अकबर साहब 5 साल के खत्म पर हम आप बैठ कर ट्रेन में जाएंगे, छुक जाएंगे। तो मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि ट्रेन में छुक जाएंगे, चंद्रायन गुट्टे को जाएंगे, हम बोल के बोले हैं, मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि होगा। एंड सर इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग सर, द हाइक इन प्रॉपर्टी टैक्स सर, विच रियली वरीज मी सर। इन लास्ट ईयर्स स्पीच सर, वो जियो मैपिंग करने की बात कर रहे थे। देन आई हैड रेज्ड दिस इशू एंड आई सेड डू नॉट डू द जियो मैपिंग, मत करिए बोल के बोला हूं। लेकिन सर ओल्ड सिटी में नहीं हुआ है, न्यू सिटी में जियो मैपिंग, टैगिंग ये सब कर लिए सर। एंड दे से कि नो न्यू टैक्सेस, बट द फैक्ट इज दैट सर, इफ वन हाउस यूज्ड टू गेट अ प्रॉपर्टी टैक्स ऑफ of 600 rupees, the same house is now getting 6,000 rupees property tax, sir. 600 से उसको 6,000 कर दिए. न सिर्फ ये सर, they are also demanding an arrears to be paid, sir. तो ये कैसे होता है सर? ये कैसे? आप एक तरफ बोलते हैं कि आप टैक्सेस नहीं बढ़ाएंगे, लेकिन आप दूसरी तरफ से आप टैक्सेस को बढ़ा रहे हैं, नोटिस दे रहे हैं और आप परेशान कर रहे हैं और आप डेवलपमेंट को नहीं कर रहे हैं. The survey using drone technology and detailed ground survey was, field survey was taken up initially in some areas and later extended to other areas, sir. Sir, I had expressed my apprehensions then, sir. And now in Toli Choki area में भी यही हो रहा है, sir. 300%, 400% taxes increase हो गए, sir. And now coming to Hydra, sir, I may recall that when the Deputy CM Sahib had announced the formation of high-sounded Hydra of Hyderabad Disaster Relief and Asset Protection Agency, had expressed my misgivings as it reminded the EVDM, Enforcement, Vigilance and Disaster Management Wing that function under GHMC, sir. Though there were no provision for EVDM wing in GHMC Act, this wing function as an independent department as the charges of an IPS officer with separate office vehicle and personnel. The EVDM had played havoc in GHMC area for several years. Now Hydra is created as a super agency with its governing body chaired by the Honorable Chief Minister Saab. Its jurisdiction is spread over the urban core region, comprising the GHMC and other areas, Hyderabad, Rangadi, Medchal, Malkadgiri, Sangareddy district up to ORR. I had warned that this agency would prove counterproductive for the government if it is assigned sweeping powers with regard to penal and regulatory powers vested in other authorities in its jurisdiction. And I would say the collapse of real estate in Hyderabad and the state of Telangana, Hydra is also one of the major reasons for the collapse of real estate, sir. Collapse ho gaya real estate, I would say, sir. They are no buyers, sir. We are saying we are getting investment. But I don't understand why the government is not acting on this. Why is the government not trying to revive this, sir? Sir, and also IT Minister Saab is there. I know he's a very learned person, sir, and he's a very watchful person. सर ये गच्चीबौली में दूसरी जगह फॉरेस्ट एरियाज है, उसको आप 400 एकड़ को बेचने की बात कर रहे हैं. See the social media, sir. How the youngsters are opposing that move. They do not want those 2 lakes to disappear from there. They do not want the beautiful rocks to disappear. They do not want a concrete jungle to come there. They want that land to be protected, sir. Kindly look into that, sir. It's very important. We have one park over here.
Sir, the government is also seriously interested in safeguarding the Hyderabad Central University land protection. Sir, reacting to the honorable member, the learned member, who knows and is well versed of the facts, Mr. Akbaruddin Owaisi Saab, I would like to mention in terms of Hydra also 1 or 2 points before moving on to SC. Sir, we have to look the perception which has been created by our opposition parties. Why Hydra has been created? What is the purpose and objective of the Hydra? Sir, contrary to the social media, created a perception by the vested interest, I would like to mention on record, Adhyaksha, there is a huge response in terms of Prajavani, in terms of public grievances received by the organization named Hydra. I would like to mention. I would like to come on record, Adhyaksha, 9,078 complaints. The petitions have come, especially from the poorest of the poor people and the lower middle class people. I would like to mention. And out of 9,078 complaints or petitions which were received by the Hydra, 7,249 complaints were attended and disposed of. Just see the happiness in the poor people and the lower middle class people where they got the justice, Adhyaksha. And I would, early morning, if you've seen, early morning 6 a.m. in the Hydra office, there are hundreds and thousands of the people waiting for the justice. And all these years, I'm not blaming this government or that government, over a period of 3 to 4 decades or 5 decades, because of some incompetency or non-compliance of the rules and procedures, lot many vested interest people have occupied the public spaces, and this has led to creation of Hydra. And sir, you have to appreciate, there is no relation between the action of Hydra in comparison to what you are saying, the real estate collapse or going. Real estate is at a slump, Adhyaksha. I would like to mention, while I'm giving the answer, real estate is a slump everywhere in Mumbai, in Karnataka, in Bangalore, in Delhi, in Pune. I'll give over a period of 1 year, I'll definitely give all the statistics, Adhyaksha, for in all those cities also. I'll mention here, Adhyaksha. And second thing, while coming down to Hyderabad Central University lands. Hyderabad Central University lands, Adhyaksha. We have never touched an inch of Hyderabad Central University land. And we have also a very big concern because I hail from that university. And in fact, our Deputy Chief Minister also hails from that university. And we have utmost responsibility to safeguard this land. We are very clear to the university officials also. In recent times, the Vice Chancellor of the university and the Registrar of the university has visited us. And they also told that the land doesn't belong to them. And the concern of the 2 lakes or the rocks, which the youngsters have been trying to put it. And we also know that somebody is behind that to really evoke that sort of responses. Especially the people from, they do it from Delhi, Adhyaksha, that they are doing it from here. I like to assure from this floor of the Assembly to our Honorable Member Akbaruddin Owaisi Sahab and all those members that we will never be touching 2 lakes and also rocks which are the part and parcel of the HCU, and we don't want to claim a single inch of land from HCU, and I would like to give an assurance on behalf of our Chief Minister to Adhyaksha.
अकबर साहब
Honorable,
20 मिनट हो गए.
sir, khatam karo, sir.
खत्म करो.
Last 2 pages, sir. Just finishing, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Sir, Honorable Panel Speaker, sir, I thank Honorable Legislative Affairs Minister Saab and IT Minister Sridhar Babu Saab for giving clarification to the issues raised, sir. Sir, इसमें मैं थोड़े से चीजें जरूर बोलूंगा कि whatever are the reasons I might be wrong, sir. It's not that के whatever I say is perfect and right, but I try to be perfect and right in whatever research I do a little bit. But at the same time, I also am a human. I can also go wrong. And wherever I have gone wrong, I will never hesitate to accept my wrong, and I would really never hesitate, and I would appreciate if I am corrected for my wrongs. And Honorable Minister for Legislative Affairs have been kind enough in correcting me and also clarifying and giving a replies to the issues which I have raised. But it is a fact that the real estate also needs to be protected. Real estate also needs to be given that confidence, and real estate also needs to be lifted, sir. This is very important. So I hope that the government would take the necessary steps and initiatives and measures to see that the real estate grows, sir. Sir, the lakes and other water bodies in HMDA area, especially in GHMC area and peripheral municipalities and municipal corporations are not covered under Mission Kakatiya. The HMDA is assigned to task to protect the rejuvenation of the lakes in the jurisdiction outside the GHMC area. GHMC has taken care of lakes in jurisdiction. The Lake Protection Committee, HMDA, has notified as many as 2,857 water bodies, lake minor tanks, including 23 in Hyderabad district and remaining in adjoining district. Similarly, GHMC has notified 185 lakes in 24 mandals in its jurisdiction. Neither the HMDA nor the GHMC are providing funds needed to take up the protection, rejuvenation and beautification of lakes and other water bodies in their jurisdiction. The government should provide funds and personnels to the HMDA Lake Protection Committee to perform its tasks, sir. सर जैसे मेरे चंद्रायन गुट्टे में 2, 3, 4 लेक्स है सर, वो लेक्स को भी डेवलप करने के लिए एक लेक को लिया गया था डेवलप करने के लिए, लेकिन वो भी इन बिटवीन है. मैं आपके जरिए मुतालिबा करूंगा कि उसको कंप्लीट करिए. एंड ऑल्सो मीरा आलम तालाब लेक को भी ब्यूटिफिकेशन के लिए करे थे, उसको भी कंप्लीट करने के लिए मैं आपके जरिए हुकूमत से मुतालिबा करूंगा. एंड सर मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग सर, विद ऑल माई GHMC area, city legislatures would really agree is that, sir, the street lights are not being getting maintained in GHMC area, sir. उनको पैसे नहीं दिए बोल रहे हैं सर, और जो है सो इतना परेशान है सर लोग वहां पे, जो कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स हैं, जो मेंटेन करने वाले, बच्चों की फीस नहीं दे सक रहे, पैसे नहीं है. स्ट्रीट लाइट्स का इशू विच आई हैव बीन मेंशनिंग, सर काइंडली उसको एड्रेस करिए. सर दूसरा सबसे बड़ा मसला है सर, दिस इज अबाउट सर दिस गार्बेज डंपिंग, सर.
वो बोले थे सर वो बिन फ्री सिटी बनाएंगे, बोले सर पूरे बिना उठा दिए, रास्ते में कचरे डाल रहे हैं, कचरा उठ ही नहीं रहा है सर। और ये गंगानगर के नाले का, याकूतपुरे का हम बोले थे, आज तक नहीं हुआ सर। ऑनरेबल पैनल स्पीकर सर, वी हैड several meetings sir earlier also. I have discussed about this one important issue sir. The GHMC has to give an NOC for establishment of 100-bedded hospital sir in Yakutpura. अब तक वो नहीं दिए sir. The Waterworks Department has to give an NOC for establishment of 100-bedded hospital at Ballagoda. ये भी अब तक नहीं दिए. So I don't know why they don't do it sir. Sir, the record investment in Telangana, sir, I congratulate the CM Sir for mobilizing investment of rupees 1,92,900 crores from World Economic Forum Summit at Davos in 2024 and 25, as well as from the United States, South Korea and Singapore, sir. And I congratulate my learned friend Sridhar Babu Saab for getting such a huge investment, sir. Sir, at the same time, sir, I would like to know how many investment agreements have been implemented so far, sir. The Congress government's pet project seems to be Net Zero Future City. The Future City will also house specialized zones such as AICT, Pharma Hub, Sports City, Clean Energy, Innovation Zone. I would like the government to share all the details with opposition parties on the major proposals such as Future City, sir. Sir, IT Tower मलकपेट में लाए थे, उसके लिए तेजी पैदा करने के लिए मैं मुतालबा करूंगा. महेश्वरम में भी एक IT Tower लाने के लिए हमने किया था और वहां पे भी नहीं हुआ. TS Pride और TS Prime की तरह माइनॉरिटीज के लिए भी कह रहे थे, इंक्यूबेटर्स के लिए भी एक सेंटर पुराने शहर में डालने के लिए हम बोले थे, लेकिन वहां पर भी नहीं हुआ. स्टार्टअप्स के लिए भी सर, I may recall that soon after the formation of Telangana state in 2014, the government announced industrial incentive scheme T-IDEA for the general category of entrepreneurs and T-Pride Telangana state program for rapid incubation and entrepreneurs. Responding to the demand of AIMM, the then Chief Minister KCR Saab had announced T-Prime Telangana state program for rapid incubation of minority entrepreneurs. However, till now, even after 11 years, this scheme has remained a non-starter. I would request the government to implement the scheme by fixing targets and conducting campaign for identification of potential entrepreneurs among minority youth in the next financial year. T-Hub and V-Hub for Southern Hyderabad. The state has set up T-Hub and V-Hub for promoting the young entrepreneurs, the women entrepreneurs. I would request the IT Minister Sridhar Babu Saab to sanction T-Hub and V-Hub units in southern part of Hyderabad adjoining the old city, sir. On the representation of AMM, the previous government has sanctioned an IT tower with estimate of outlay of 1,030 crores in public-private partnership on 10 acres in Malakpet, sir. I request the IT Minister to take steps to expedite the work on this IT tower, sir. Women and child and disabled welfare, I have spoken, sir. Sir, I thank the Honorable Panel Speaker for giving me this opportunity, sir. And lastly, sir, last one important issue I want to mention. हैदराबाद में फ्लाईओवर्स है सर, इतने सारे फ्लाईओवर्स है, इसका चेकिंग नहीं कर रहे हैं सर. बहुत सारे फ्लाईओवर्स बहुत वीक हो गए हैं, मेंटेनेंस नहीं हो रहा है. वी नेवर नो सर, लाइक व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इन बिहार, वो ब्रिजेस गिर जा रहे हैं. गॉड फॉरबिड सच इंसिडेंट शुड नॉट हैपन इन हैदराबाद. सो सर, लास्टली आई रिक्वेस्ट दैट प्लीज गिव नेसेसरी इंस्ट्रक्शंस दैट ऑल द फ्लाईओवर्स जितने भी हैं उसको फिर से चेक करें, देखें, और जो मेंटेनेंस के लिए जो पैसा होना है करें. और पीने का पानी का बहुत मसला है, और यह लाइट वालों की जो हड़ताल चल रही है, और मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि SC, STs और BCs और माइनॉरिटीज के साथ जो वादे किए गए थे अपने मैनिफेस्टो में, कांग्रेस उन वादों को पूरा करेगा. और जो एतमाद जो SCs, BCs और माइनॉरिटीज ने इस हुकूमत के साथ वाबस्ता किया है, उस एतमाद को टूटने नहीं देंगे और मुसलमानों के साथ और सबके साथ बराबर का इंसाफ करेंगे. I thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, sir. Thank you very much, sir.